We often talk about Eureka moments as if ideas arrive in a flash of genius. I love the stories of the inventor in the bathtub or in the shower who goes, haha. But the reality is that that's not how ideas are born. It's not where they come from. There is something uniquely human, though, about the way that we come up with ideas. How we take two seemingly unrelated things and we bring them together in a new way. AI is fantastic at bringing reference material to us and doing it really quickly, but it's innately human to spot opportunities across boundaries, to connect dots that haven't been connected before. We're great at looking at one world and applying it to ours. Problem is, humans don't actually do it that often. We're much more likely to stay in our lane. We're much more likely to look at what the competitor is doing and copy it. And if we do that, we'll only ever make these small incremental gains. Good analogy for this is Formula One. So Formula One car lives in a world of trying to make incremental gains, trying to get an extra tenth of a second faster than its competitor. But for them, the problem statement that they live in is that they're trying to make incremental gains based on playing with thrust, drag, and lift. And in order to come up with something wholly new, what you have to do is to be really clear on the parameters that you're working with, the problem you're trying to solve, and say, well, who else has those parameters? In their case, the aeronautics industry have those parameters, and they're dealing with thrust, lift, and drag as well. So by looking elsewhere, by being curious within that parameters, within those sets, you'll find inspiration that you can connect a dot between your world and theirs and come up with something wholly new. Best designers, best creatives I've ever worked with were amazing at this. They were just naturally curious. They didn't like just pop music or rock music. They liked rave, they liked classical. They were big sponges for information. And then it seemed like magic whenever they came up with a new visual idea or a new communication idea. It's because their big squishy brain made those dots connect in a way that other people wouldn't, who weren't as curious. So if you're looking for more than just incremental change in the problem that you're trying to solve, don't just look at the business next door. Don't just look at the car next door. Look sideways. Get really clear on the parameters of what it is you're trying to solve, and then go off and immerse yourself in worlds that are trying to solve something similar. And trust me, you'll be surprised. You might just make a second a lap gain rather than a tenth of a second.